Hello, everybody. Good morning on this beautiful Friday morning. This is AREN Martin coming let's see, we're up in Maine. It's a little chilly today, but this is Social Mana's business page, and we are going to talk about 5 ways that businesses can optimize their Facebook business page and take advantage of all the free tools that Facebook gives us for business pages and pages in general. And we're going to do that in just a second. I'm going to do a quick intro and get myself organized. Okay, so again, my name's AREN Martin, and this is Social Manas. We are a full-service marketing agency specializing and focusing on people in the financial industry. But these tips and tricks that I'm going to give you are universal and can be used on all pages. So even if you're not in that financial industry, you can do this for gyms and restaurants and lawyer offices. Like any business that has a Facebook page can utilize these tools. Super easy. I just want to make sure our last video that we did, my audio dropped off. Human being error. So let me check to see if that's working. Give me just a second here. And then we can see if we've got audio. Otherwise, if you can give me we've got audio down below, that would be super helpful. I know what I'm doing. It's early. I have not had a full cup of coffee yet, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay. Oh, we are live. Okay, good. Again, let's give me we can hear you down below. Let me know if you can hear us. Audio is good. I'm going to jump into, so we're going to, instead of doing all 5 topics, which I did in our last video where the audio dropped off, I'm going to just break it down into 5 different videos. So it's really easy to consume. Hopefully it's not going to take too long for me to go through everything that I've got on my list. But today we're going to specifically talk about pictures. And there's lots of different opportunities to optimize your Facebook page using pictures. And I'm going to share my screen here. Let's see. Share screen. Let's see if this works. I've got the spinning wheel of death happening right now. So hopefully this kicks through here in just a second. But so while I'm waiting for this screen to share, I'll give you a little bit of success stories and some background of the business. Oh, cool. It did work. So again, my business focuses on the financial industry, or we've also done a lot of businesses with health and wellness. But I left my full-time job and stepped into the wonderful world of entrepreneurship at the beginning of this year. But Social Manas has been around for just under 2 years, so we're still a little baby business, and we're super proud of it. In that time frame, we've spent about almost $100,000 on ad spend for different businesses. And we've generated over $2 million in revenue for those businesses. So even though we're just a little baby company and we're only 2 years old, we've done a lot of good for our businesses, and they're very happy, the clients that we have. So, and in the scheme of things, $100,000 worth of ad spend, while that budget is not accessible to everybody, small businesses don't have that type of budget. There are still a lot of really great things that we can do to use Facebook to our advantage and really do a lot of great things for our business to give us those things that we ultimately want. Like, what is our why? Why are we in business? Because we want to have financial freedom, because we want to be able to travel, because we want to be able to spend more time with our families. We want to better our families, want to give back to our community. Whatever your why is, there's a lot of great things and a lot of available tools for all of our businesses that we can utilize and leverage and really take advantage of in a positive way. So let me, now I'm able to share my screen. So let's try to do that. And this is why I lost video yesterday. Shared screen. Okay, so we're gonna try to do something here. Why is this not sharing my screen? Radio silence, not good. Okay, maybe I need to do this. Okay, cool. So I'm going to pick apart my business here. And again, guys, please let me know if you can hear audio, because last time we did this, we lost audio. And I want to make sure that all of these really great tidbits of information are still being broadcasted. So just give me we can hear you, and we'll keep going. All right. So pictures. We're going to focus on pictures. So there's multiple places that we can optimize pictures, upload pictures to our Facebook page. This is my business's Facebook page, Social Manas. And so we're going to use my business page as a test dummy, and we're just going to pick it apart and go through the different various options and things that we can utilize with pictures. All right, audio, woo! Okay. So to start with, your profile picture and your cover picture for Facebook, those are two must-haves for a business page when it comes to your Facebook business page. So you want to make sure that whatever you're going to use as your profile picture, it's going to be able to fit in a tiny square. So a tiny square or the circle. So if you're using a logo, you want to make sure it fits proportionately in that circle. So if it is, if your logo is a long piece of text, you want to see if you can have your graphic designer stack it or use a different image that represents your business inside that profile picture, because you don't want it to cut off. You want to make it sure it's, it's visually appealing. So like, for example, my logo has text underneath, but once I upload it into the profile image portion of this, the text underneath it gets cut off, it looks wonky, it doesn't look right. So what I did is I just chopped that off and I put my icon there. So for me, that makes sense for my business. Every business has a different logo. Some people are using like a face for their business if it's really a one-person business, which is great. Then it gives, a little bit more of personality and a human touch by using a face for the business. So you can, especially for small local businesses, because when you're walking around town and somebody maybe sees your face, you're like, oh, I know that guy. That's the guy or the girl that owns XYZ business. It's a great barrier to entry for conversations too. So that doesn't make sense for large businesses because there are, a lot of employees with large businesses. So a large business should definitely use a logo or an image of some sort that represents the category of business that you're in. So think smart about what your profile picture is going to be. Okay, so for your cover page, there are certain parameters of sizing that Facebook really likes. And I will drop a link in the comments here in just a little bit of the parameters that Facebook wants you to upload for your images. So for a cover image, you want to make sure it fits nicely in that big rectangle up top. You can actually put video up here. You can change this image out quite frequently or whatever you want to do. But something that a lot of people don't do on this cover image is there is a way to add a description to this image, and adding descriptions to your images allows Facebook to understand a little bit more about your business. So when somebody is searching for a gym and you have in your description of your cover image, like, we're the gym for XYZ city and state, it will help serve that search query from the user to from your business to that user. So it's a great way to add a description. So the way you do that is you just click the cover image. And then if you don't have anything posted here, this is where you're going to edit it. You can tag products, you can tag people, you can add your location. Especially if you're a local business, you definitely want to tag a location there because, again, that helps Facebook serve people who are searching for things like your business in that area, your business as a recommended place. So add a description here. You can use some keywords, just a small description. You don't want to do this whole diatribe of who you are and what you do, just a very small description. Again, if you're a local business, you want to add a location. You can tag products in here if that's something you offer, products as part of your business plan. That's another place that you can add descriptive tools to help your organic reach. So quickly, I'll do a little caveat. When it comes to organic reach, Facebook really wants us as users of the entire Facebook platform to have really meaningful conversations and engagements with businesses, people, etc. So in order for Facebook to serve your business, your posts that you're posting, your organic posts, videos, pictures, updates, specials, offers, whatever, if your business doesn't have a high engagement with your users, it's going to serve those things that you're posting organically less and less and less. And really there is a range, it's between 2 and 6% of people, of users will see what you're posting as a business. So if you're solely relying on organic posts and you're not putting advertising dollars behind your business, then you really want to make sure that you're having amazing engagement with your users. So people commenting, people liking, people sharing, people checking in if you're a local business, people take advantage of your offers that you have available, people reacting to your images, people commenting on your videos if you're doing lots of videos or go lives or things like that. So the more engagement you have, the higher probability that Facebook is going to serve your stuff to your people who have liked and followed your page. So it's really important to create that engagement with the people who matter most to you, which is the people who are going to spend money with your business, right? So the more engagement you have, the better. And especially when it comes to videos and pictures, always have a call to action with those. Call to actions is something we're going to talk about on another series of videos, but always ask a question of your users, like, what do you think? Is this something you'll take advantage of? Or click me for more information, or things like that. Call to actions, ask for engagement in your post. Be very clear though, Facebook has really regulated the words, this is gonna ding me in my video, but if they've really regulated the words comment, share, tag, they don't want us to do that anymore because they want to have meaningful conversations and meaningful engagements. And it's kind of clickbaity when you're asking people to do those things. So just be very aware of the conversations that you're having with people, even text, video, pictures. Facebook is really cracking down on that. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Okay, so pictures. We're going to continue on. Pictures. Go into your photo albums. So you can, again, all of your pictures that you're uploading, always make sure you have descriptions on the back end. Descriptions and those keywords are going to help you help Facebook determine who your ideal user is, and it's going to send your business as a recommendation more often. You can also organize all of your pictures by albums, so it keeps your page really nice and clean. I would recommend this, especially if you have different products or services that you're offering. Say you're a gym and you're offering Zumba classes, or you have yoga studio. Segment those albums to be really relevant to what those pictures are. So, live pictures, cover pictures, timeline photos, all of those things, you want to make sure everything's really nice and organized. And it gives your users a really great user experience because they know if I'm going to click in this box, this doesn't make any sense, for example, in this portion of the the video, but say this is, conferences, or say this is entrees or appetizers or drink menus or my wine list or whatever. If somebody clicks into that album, they're going to know exactly what they're going to get, ideally, if you're organizing your pictures right. Another place where you can optimize your pictures for your page is under your About section on the left-hand side of your, so you're, as a business owner, you're logged into your Facebook page, and on the left-hand side, even as a user, you can see this, the About section. This image here can be a separate image of your cover page. I like to keep some things on brand and some consistency throughout my pictures, so this is why I have the same picture here as my story picture, along with my cover page picture. But this is another great way, and we're going to talk about this in the next series, descriptions or videos. In one of the next series we're coming up in the next week or so, we're going to also talk about descriptions. But pictures this is another way that you can optimize your picture here. So by connecting a story to this picture, your business's story, your business's why, this is a really great place for that. Again, we're going to come back to that. But this is another great place that you can optimize and showcase pictures. Again, profile picture, your cover image, your story picture, and then albums. Always organize as much as possible and try to keep the user experience, so people who are coming to your page have a really great user experience. They can navigate things. They know where things live. They understand who you are and what you do by what the pictures you have. Oh, here's another tip. If you're a restaurant, please invest in some high quality photography of your actual dishes. So the reason I'm saying this now is there's a restaurant in my town, and they have amazing food. Like, they're the top restaurant in this area, but the pictures on their Facebook page are terrible. It's dark. They don't look, it's not like plated beautifully, or the angle's off, or whatever the case may be. If you have a restaurant, that is your moneymaker. Your food is what's going to be paying the bills, right? So invest in a photographer to come in and take some really good pictures. You have great lighting. You've got, all the accoutrement or whatever that go along with your business. So if it's appetizers and wine and cheese plates and pastas, you want to make sure you're elevating those pictures to the best of your ability, because that is what's making you money. So invest in your business. Again, that can be utilized for any local business. You want to make sure you have great pictures. For example, if you are buying a home and you go on to realtor.com's website, and the pictures of the house that you're trying to look at are the worst ever, you're going to click next, and you're not going to make that home something that you want to go see, because the pictures aren't exciting. They aren't elevating whatever's being sold to the best of its ability. So invest in your pictures, especially if you're a local business, especially if you are a restaurant. You want to make sure you have beautiful pictures of your service, of your food, of your location, because that's what's really selling. So again, I'm going to pull this back, and I'm going to pull this back. Oh, I should have clicked that over, but that's okay. So tomorrow we're going to talk about, not tomorrow, but next week, because today is Friday, at least in this video, today is Friday. Next week, we are going to talk about videos and descriptions and links and calls to action. I'm going to drop a link in here with up-to-date sizing for all social media posting. That includes LinkedIn, that includes Twitter, that includes Pinterest, that includes Instagram, and that includes all different kinds of Facebook posts that you can do. I'm gonna drop that link in there, so you can always have up-to-date access of the proper sizing for pictures, and what will help Facebook optimize your pictures as well. So I'm gonna drop that link in here. I have a bonus for you guys. If you want, I created this really clean PDF for you. if you want to get all of the tips and tricks in one place, you just type optimize or give me an optimize. I used the wrong word, so I'm going to get dinged. So give me an optimize in the area below. You know what area I'm talking about? It's the place where you type in. So give me an optimize. And if you have business owners that you're friends with, make sure you're giving giving them these videos too, because it's benefiting them. And we always want our friends and family and other people to be successful. There's so much opportunity in the world around us that we don't have to be so, tight and closed off. Let's share the love. Share these videos with your friends and family who own businesses that would benefit them. And again, give me an optimize in the comments, and you'll go through our chat marketing bot. We've named our chat marketing bot Dwight because we love The Office. And so Dwight, our chat marketing bot, will give you this really cool free guide to go over all the tips and tricks that we're going to talk about in all of these videos. Until next week, looking forward to seeing you guys then.